Hey, there we are. The mics are even working.
Are they?
Yes, yeah, we have movement
We're
on the
recording?
mics. We're recording. We remember to record
The
right.
video's working?
Yeah.
Here comes the dog.
And right on cue, here comes Donner to start barking and screaming.
We'll see. Maybe he'll be quiet and just
Yeah.
in his chair. Because it's just us.
No sudden movements, anybody. No
Yeah.
sudden movements. Everybody be calm.
Bitch, be cool.
Yeah, be cool. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday night once again. As nice as it was to have guests last week, it
was.
Yeah,
Very
damn nice to be doing a classic episode.
Solo mission.
Yeah. Well, on paper, it is nice to be doing a solo episode. Because I did not enjoy this movie.
This movie sucks.
Yeah, this movie is bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Let me kill the sound
Volume
on
on
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
and
watching
so-
Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah, John. Let's not credit where bad credit is due.
Or John Carpenter.
Yeah, Ghosts of Mars. Yeah,
Normally, if a movie starts with John Carpenter's, you know it's a banger.
yeah.
Because the man rarely lets us down.
And this is that letdown.
Here's one of them.
Yeah.
There's, maybe 3 bad movies in his whole catalog. Maybe.
Yeah. I haven't seen Prince of Darkness, but I heard that's another one like a lot of people don't like.
It's not that great.
Yeah.
It's very it's like a cult favorite kind of thing, but typically bad movies are.
Okay.
Like this has a cult following.
It's
a bad movie.
I mean, I can see why. Like, this is 2001, so this is right at the Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit crowd. Like, this is right up their alley. I'm thinking, like,
Maybe.
like the music, like the rock music, like the.
I
Generic,
did like the music though.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
All right.
It's mostly Anthrax.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, and as a giant metalhead, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like a metal soundtrack where it fits. Like a metal soundtrack fits here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It just seemed a little weird to me. There was a lot of things about this movie that were like a little weird to me. Again, like this is one of those movies that like I think there's a good concept. You have like certain elements for a good movie in place. The execution just does not work though. It just
what this felt like for me. I'm having trouble remembering which one came out first, but like if you took the worst parts of Pitch Black and like the worst parts of an Escape from New York style movie and put them together
and throw in the Reavers from like Serenity and what's the name
Firefly.
of the show? Firefly. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. That's what you
With
get.
the Reavers. The Reavers definitely came after this though.
Firefly was what, like 2004?
In the neighborhood of.
Yeah, I think so.
2004.
Yeah.
This was 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Pitch Black was 2000, or maybe maybe 2001.
I think you might be right about that. I know we did that one.
We did it.
I want to say it's 2001.
It could be.
But yeah, like, oh man,
It looks like 2001.
Yeah.
Like there is a look that shitty sci-fi action movies had in the early aughts.
Yeah, this is the end of that 90s like sci-fi action movie look, and like, yeah, this is it. Like
it's bad.
Yeah.
And John Carpenter's trying to put his thumbprint on it and make it a John Carpenter movie. Like the people don't really do it anymore, but like the credits rolling through the intro of the movie and like for quite a while.
Yeah.
You're a good minute into the movie and you're still catching a credit here and there. Which he loves to do, which is just, I don't know, his like homage to older movies or something. But there's that. There's kind of like his shot setups, which are decent, but like there's no substance to this fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's all action.
Yeah.
It's all action.
And action like not done well either.
Really not.
There was a couple of scenes where like Natasha Henstridge is supposed to like disarm somebody.
Ugh.
And it is like the slowest like
Yeah.
and like you don't even really see much. Like it's just kind of like a quick couple of shots and like you see movement and like you know, all of a sudden she's got like the weapon or whatever, and like it's just oh boy, that like yeah. Like she didn't really like, you know, and again, this isn't on her because at the time this wasn't like standard for the course. Like she didn't learn how to fight, basically. Like you know, she's just an actress. Like you know, whereas I think today, like you know, like the person.
No, they train for 4 or 5 months before they get onto the set.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it later, but like she didn't have time for that.
Okay.
Even if they were doing that, if they were planning to do that, like she wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking Ice Cube. That's your star power.
Yeah, like, and like I'm not even gonna say he's been in like a shit ton of bad movies because he's been in some good movies. I mean, he's been in fucking Friday.
His acting has gotten good.
Yeah.
In 2001, his acting was not good yet.
Yeah.
It
We're
was
still
okay.
At Anaconda level. This is 2 years after Anaconda.
Yeah.
Or no, 4 years after Anaconda.
Yeah, that was what,
97, yeah.
Like his acting is okay, but he's not like the star quality actor that he is now.
Yeah.
He was still more of a rapper.
Yeah. And one of the like rare like instances of him being a bad guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, anti-hero, I guess.
He's the Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
Like 100%, he's Snake Plissken.
Yeah. Now that you mention that, I'm like thinking, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. Which is fine. I do kind of want another Escape From movie, but I don't.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I don't. In my mind, I want it. In my heart knows it would be a bad idea. Because you know it would go one of two ways. They would dig out the old fucking eye patch and throw it on Kurt.
Yeah.
And he'd be Old Man Snake. Or they'd reboot it and do like some like, I don't know, prequel shit, which would be ass.
I think they're just straight up redoing it, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, excuse me?
I think so. I am like 95% positive.
They're redoing Escape from New York?
To the internet.
Oh, no. No! Christopher!
I am almost positive like something like that is in the works.
Ugh. I want to say they were redoing Big Trouble in Little China.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I'm pretty sure that's happening. Which
Maybe they're both happening.
I really fucking don't want either one of those.
Yeah, I think Big Trouble in Little China is happening with like The Rock, I think, isn't it?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm tired of The Rock. He's charming. I get it. He doesn't need to be in every fucking movie.
Let's see. Sorry, it is not a remake. It is I guess like a soft reboot. Yeah, to be a sequel and not a reboot.
That makes me soft.
This was as of December.
Don't like it.
John Carpenter not involved with the upcoming Escape from New York.
Good.
Yeah.
And not like good, I hate John Carpenter. Good, he's staying away from it.
Yeah, he's staying away from it. Like
he's got to be almost fucking dead anyway. He was not looking like he was in good shape the last time I saw him.
Let's see. We have an article from March 6th. Let me see what it says. Filmmakers tease their vision for the requel movie.
Fuck that word altogether.
Yeah. That does not sound good.
I don't even know what that means.
It is a reboot sequel, like, kind of like how like the new Scream movies are like. They're not remakes. They're not like. It's not necessarily a boot. It's just like a continuation of the the old story, with like a new set of people.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That sounds bad.
It's still up in the air at this time, but it sounds like
hopefully it fucking crash lands real soon.
Yeah, it's to reboot the franchise rather than remake it from the ground up. Yeah, so it's not a definite, but it's in the works, folks.
You know who unfortunately really was not good in this movie? Fucking Pam Grier.
Yeah, no, I mean she wasn't really in much of the movie either. Like,
and she was bad at what she was in. Like, I don't know what was happening.
I think this is like just either pre. I think it's just pre. No, I'm sorry. This is post Jackie Brown.
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Jackie
yeah.
Brown was
99.
Yeah, I was going to say 98, 99.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 98, 99. I'm sorry. Because I think I saw it New Year's Eve, 1998, going into 1999, if
Yeah,
I'm not
because
mistaken.
Pulp Fiction was 95?
That sounds about right.
I think so.
Yeah.
So give him another 2.5 years.
Yeah,
Then, yeah,
that sounds about right.
I think so.
Oh,
On
boy.
this week's episode of Old Men Think About the Timeline of Things.
Yeah, the CGI in this movie is not good.
No.
Like the CGI limbs flying off and heads is just
It's bad.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
real bad. Creature designs were good, though.
Yeah, I did dig that. Like they looked cool, and then they completely undercut the coolness when when the main dude speaks, because the language that he speaks, you can tell it's like kind of human, but he sounds like a Muppet. Is the only way I can describe it. It's like a ma 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 ma.
Yeah.
Like it's just fucking like.
I think that had to do with like the teeth that he had in. Like he couldn't do anything else other
Yeah.
than A sounds.
Ma 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 ma. Like it's kind of like a Muppet Charlie Brown teacher kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Well, part of the reason they looked awesome is because fantasy artist Gerald Brom helped do the concept art.
yeah. They did look cool, especially the main dude. He looked really cool.
Yeah, I think what the hell do they call him? Like the Big Daddy Ghost or something?
Big Daddy Mars.
Yeah,
is his
Big
credit.
Daddy Mars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy. Creepy. Big dude, gothy, dressed in leather, called Big Daddy.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
There's a little. If this movie is kinky, if nothing else, it's kinky.
It's definitely not good. That's one thing it is not.
No, and oh my god, everybody's got like super clean leathers on. Like, what is this shit? I just don't like the look of it. It looks like it's made for TV.
Yeah, it looks like a sci-fi movie.
original.
Yeah, yep. We're on the same track on that one. 100% this looks like a sci-fi. Like you can tell this is like a small like lot built in the back of like the studio somewhere. Like
Actually, no.
really?
This is. We'll get into it in trivia, but this is all like exterior shit.
I mean,
filmed at night.
I mean, not a soundstage. Like this is like I thought it was like on a studio lot somewhere. Like
Oh no, it's a gypsum mine.
okay, all right.
Things you find out. Thanks, IMDb.
Yeah, I'm now laden with that knowledge.
Yeah, I've been burdened.
And you've got fucking Jason Statham's here and his receding hairline.
Yeah, this is a couple years before he decided to shave it.
Yeah, just shave it all off.
Yeah.
He's got the power alleys going right now.
Yeah, that's why I shaved my head. I don't even have that much anymore.
Like he's about to have like that small island of hair in the middle of his
Right in the
head.
front. Right in the front, babe. Yep.
You look like a clown. Like just shave it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Shave it.
Oh.
Now, sets look cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the sets.
The creature designs look cool. I mean, like, what little story there is cool.
Yeah, like it's a good, bare like you got good bones of a story. Again, just the execution of it is just
It's piss poor.
yeah.
It really is.
And like the whole I feel like this movie really could have been wrapped up in about 15 minutes if anybody was just thinking logically.
Yeah.
Like if we shoot these people, like these, the ghosts, quote unquote, this red mist is going to come out of them.
And going to other people.
Yeah, just shoot them in the fucking legs.
Yeah.
Let's just cripple these people, and then we'll just round them all up, and ship them, stuff them in a shipping container or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Problem solved.
They start to realize what's going on and they just leave.
Yeah, that too. Valid option.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, was it Desolation Williams?
Yeah.
That's a cool fucking name. That's cool. That's fucking cool. I dig it.
Oh man, I'm seriously struggling to like try to pick out good things to talk about.
I mean, some of the action is decent. Like it's okay. There's just so fucking much of it.
Yeah.
Like if they cut down probably half of the action sequences and added more of the story and more of the Ghosts of Mars things, like,
yeah.
try to find a little more history other than the one fucking crazy CGI scene with what he used to be overlaid on top of where he is now. You've got something, like, give me some more of these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that one cool like flashback scene that she was having, like when she was on the pills or whatever after she was infected.
Yeah.
And like she could see like the fucking original like Martian.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was fucking cool.
Yeah, give me more of that.
Yeah, yeah.
All this like the wire wrapped up with scissors and all this treatment is so cool. It's so like grim.
One thing I noticed later on in the movie, and one of the action scenes that I thought was pretty cool was when they like they're first trying to like make their way from wherever they are in the center of that town back to the train.
Yeah.
And like they're trying to like, I don't even know what their strategy is. Like basically Ice Cube's strategy is just Leroy Jenkins, like fucking Leroy Jenkins.
Yep.
And then just runs in shooting and like they get swarmed.
Yeah.
By all these Martians.
Where he's dual wielding the fucking
yeah.
pistols.
He's just running through like dual
Yeah.
shooting in opposite directions.
Because he's a lead farmer, motherfucker.
What kind of farmer are you? I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker. Oh God, I love Tropic Thunder.
That movie's amazing. And here's to anybody that doesn't agree with me that Tropic Thunder is amazing. If you think it's racist, you're an idiot.
You're completely missing the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making fun of blackface.
Yeah.
Not using it. Dolt. Jesus Christ. I need so much fucking caffeine in me right now.
Oh.
I have not drank any coffee today.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, Nick is like 99% coffee.
Yeah, it's I don't have blood. I've just got coffee.
Surprised you don't have the shakes right now. Like...
Dude, it's bad. I've had more beer than I've had coffee today.
Oh my God.
That's a 2-to-0 ratio. I have a fucking headache. And I have sunburn. I have so much sunburn. We were doing field maintenance at the Little League field when my kids play baseball.
Yeah.
So, show up, clean up the field, get everything looking nice. There are, let me do a little quick math here. 1, 2, 3, I think 3 or 4 teams for the Village of Green Island.
Okay.
There were 6 of us cleaning the field.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Like, and what's gonna happen is people are gonna bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
as they are wont to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had a little work ethic and pride, you'd be out here too.
Oh.
But yeah, I did that in this here tank top, and not a great idea. Not one of my best. One of my best ideas.
Didn't stop off at the old CVS for a can of that spray-on sunscreen, huh?
Oh, it's better than that.
Oh, really?
It was in my car. And I was like, all right, I got to get to work. And I jumped out of my car, started working on the field.
Yeah.
And about halfway through, I was like, I am going to go get that now.
Fun sunburn story. This is probably the worst sunburn I ever had. When I went to see the Ramones when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I was 16. And it was an outdoor show, and we were outdoors from like 9 in the morning till like 5 in the afternoon.
Is that Tulip Fest?
Park Fest. This was in
Park
Lincoln
Fest.
Park. Yeah. I had sunburn so bad. Like, that like layers of my face were just coming off. Yeah, I remember I was in like study hall like a couple of days later at school, and like my friend was rubbing like suntan lotion on my face. She's like, just fucking, and not suntan lotion, like just like burn lotion or whatever.
Yeah, aloe.
Yeah. And like as she's doing it, like just my nose just comes off, like all the skin on my nose. Like yeah. Oh, that's gross. I'm sorry.
The grosser part about that is like, yeah, the skin comes off and it's nasty, but it's also wet.
Yeah, it doesn't like just fall, like sloughs off.
Yeah, that's
like,
the word.
Yeah.
It's so gross. That's gonna happen to a lot of my shoulders. Oh, I have regrets.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm a man of many regrets. Like watching this movie.
Yeah.
Picking
This was
movie.
the longest fucking 99 minutes of my life.
I rented this on Thursday night, and I started to watch it, and I fell asleep half hour in.
Oh boy.
And then I watched it again last night, and I started to fall asleep about 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to like sit up in bed and like slap myself in the face.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch this fucking thing, so I rewound it, and then I'm watching it, and then there was like 15 minutes left of the movie. I fell asleep again, and then I had to go back and fucking rewatch it. Like
It's
a fucking chore.
Yeah, it was not an easy watch. It just, I don't know what it is about this movie, but there's just so many things like misfiring under the surface that like,
Yeah,
oh man, it was a tough watch.
it's not good. It's not fun.
Yeah, it is not fun. I think that's what it is. I was having this conversation the other day. Like, that's really, I don't know, like recently, like, I don't know. That's all I want out of a movie. I don't care how good of a movie it is.
Yeah.
I just want it to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, just fun and enjoyable.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and I mean, most of the time that's what I want, but it's mood dependent.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's times where you want
Yeah.
a super heavy fucking experience or whatever, but most of the time these days, yeah,
Just keep me fun.
Just keep me entertained.
That's why I liked the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh,
This was fun.
So fun.
Yeah, this is just fucking fun.
So stupid.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed the Super Mario movie.
Same thing. Like, just fun. This
Yeah.
is dumb fun. Like,
Yep.
you know?
It didn't need to be deep.
Yeah.
It didn't need to have meaning.
Didn't ruin my childhood or anything like that. Like,
It was surprisingly like on point.
the one thing that really bugs the shit out of me, and like I know there are other people out there like this. Does it bug the fucking hell out of anybody else that goddamn song is Peaches when her name is goddamn Peach?
Yeah.
Like, it's not her name.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably just let Jack Black have that one. They're
Yeah.
Like, just write a song. Write
Yeah.
a song, bud.
Name's Peach. Her name is not Peaches.
Yeah.
Like,
He's not saying her name in the song.
but otherwise,
He's talking about her attributes.
yeah. Otherwise, a fun, enjoyable movie.
Yeah, it really was. Like, I was going into it, I was like, this is gonna be fucking stupid. This is my grown adult friend choosing this movie.
Yeah, background. We went to this for an adult's birthday party. Yeah.
But he's a Super Nintendo and Mario fan.
Yeah.
Like, it fits.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And it was a great time.
It was.
Yeah.
It was really good. Not
He's listening to this. So yeah.
talking about you, Squee.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. I have more movie talk, but we'll save that for the crapshoot.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's bitch about this movie more.
Yeah.
I don't know. You ready for ratings?
Yeah, we might as well. I last time I looked at the clock, we were only like 15 minutes in. I'm like, fuck, we have to talk about this movie for at least 5 more minutes.
We're almost 25.
Yeah, we're at 25 now. So
it's
yeah,
fine.
we're definitely in ratings country right now.
Yeah.
I'll start us off. This was bad. This was bad.
It's not the worst thing we've ever watched.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
not even by far.
Again, I think I gave the stuff like a 3, so that's probably like my lowest rating. I'll give this a 4 because there were like decent
Yeah.
points, decent things to pick out,
Yeah.
But overall, this is a fucking piece of shit. Like, it's just not good.
I think I'm right there with you. 4 sounds good. I'm comfortable at a 4.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, it definitely doesn't deserve anything higher than that. I don't.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Like, I watched this a long fucking time ago. Like, it was pretty new when I saw it.
Yeah.
Have not seen it since.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
And I always think back to it. I'm like, oh, yeah, there was that sci-fi John Carpenter movie about Mars, and Ice Cube was in it, which is weird, but he was popular at the time. But I've never watched it again. I'm like, I should check that out. I should check that out. I should check that out. Never did. I'm glad I didn't. Because I would have...
Not worth the
I
time.
would have wasted my time.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a shame, because I love John Carpenter. And almost everything he does.
Moving on to the haunted house.
Did you have one of those?
I didn't.
Oh.
Hoppy dark ale.
Yeah, it's good. It is very hoppy, but it's not.
Not IPA-ish.
It's not to the point where you're gonna be like, I'm drinking an IPA.
Yeah. Allagash. Oh no, Allagash.
Yeah. We've had their beer before.
Yeah.
They're that stout we had, right? Where we had Robin Rowan on the show. I think he was drinking them.
Yes, it was like not like North Star. Maybe it was North Star or something like that,
Something
or
like
White
that.
Star or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Although White Star sounds kind of racist.
a little bit.
Yeah. It definitely sounds like a website that's on like a Department of Justice watch list or something. Like, yeah.
There's some guys with blue eyes living in Argentina that founded the group.
Oh fuck! I don't like this movie.
No.
And like, I really, this movie was not done a service by the method at which the story is dispensed, where like
The flashbacks?
you're getting like a flashback that's also told in like out of order like process almost in parts.
Yeah.
Because like there's the one part where you get her recollection of something, and then you get Jason Statham's fucking side of it, like
Yeah.
later on. And like it's just come on, like just.
I do like the idea of a story told in a flashback.
But this is not that movie for that. Like
This is not it, yeah.
Yeah, no, just this is like a dumb action movie. Like, no, don't go fucking high art with this shit. Like, no, just tell me the story.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right. Are you ready for some IMDb trivia?
Let us move on to the trivia.
Okay. Trivia time. Okay. In a 2011 interview, John Carpenter stated he was intentionally trying to make Ghosts of Mars as over-the-top and tongue-in-cheek as possible. He claimed he was trying to make a mindless and silly yet highly entertaining and thrilling action flick where, quote-unquote, the universe allows its characters and plot points to be silly without being full-fledged comedies. He said as to make it akin to 80s movies like Commando and Rambo, First Blood Part 2, and Predator. Which sounds like a load of bullshit because
it sounds like
there's not any of that in this movie.
It sounds like an after the fact, like trying to cover my ass.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I just say I hated the fucking end of this movie where like it becomes like
Yep.
a buddy fucking cop movie.
The old wink and a nod.
You'd be a great criminal. Well, you'd be a great cop.
Yeah.
Nah, like
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And so if what he's saying in this interview was true, there'd be a movie full of that. Not just the ending.
Yeah.
Like the thing he's describing, he did with Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, for sure.
This
movie
is not that.
Yeah, that's a comedy. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not. Yeah, this is just shit.
Let's see here. What do we got? John Carpenter revealed that he had become burnt out after he had made this film and made the decision of leaving Hollywood for good. It would not be until 9 years later that he made a full feature film, which was The Ward in 2010.
Never saw it.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever heard of it until you just mentioned it
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
I'm going to look into it. Because, hey, maybe it's good. Maybe he had, 9 years to think about a movie he was going to make.
Sure.
No. Oh, excuse me. Jason Statham was originally hired to play James Desolation Williams, but was replaced by Ice Cube for star power. And that right there tells you the state of movies in 2001,
Yeah.
where Jason Statham's is replaced by Ice Cube because of his star power.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Although, like, quite honestly, like, could still probably happen. I would say, like,
That will not happen today. Are you kidding me?
I would say at this point in their careers, Ice Cube is a bigger star.
In a movie? What?
I would say so.
What is the last thing Ice Cube was in?
I will get back to you on
Yeah.
He was in the
RV
thing.
or the family
But it's
vacation
the thing,
fucking movie.
those movies make a shit ton of money. All those family movies that he makes.
Right.
So I'm like, if you're doing this as a business decision, like, I think he's the bigger star
It
over Jason
depends.
Statham.
I will give you that it depends on the style of movie you're gonna make. If you're gonna make an action movie, fuck no, you're not.
But I don't think. Well, he's still like. I think he's definitely on the downward slope. But like,
Statham's only does action flicks.
yeah. Oh yeah.
This is probably Ice Cube's last action flick. It's not.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of another one, but whatever.
Yeah, we've got a segment for that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've thought of everything.
Yeah.
Big Dumb Monsters. We do the thinking, so you don't have to.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fucking fine. Yeah. For the film's score, music producer Bruce Robb brought in famed heavy metal band Anthrax to play to picture for director John Carpenter, who had originally filmed the movie listening to Metallica.
Right.
I mean, John Carpenter is like famously like a kind of a metalhead.
Yeah, he's
video game lover.
Yeah, he does his own music a lot of the times.
Yeah, I think there's rarely a movie that he doesn't do the music on. Like he actually did some of the music on this too.
Yeah.
Anyway, the film's score is entirely original and was recorded by Robb at his Cherokee Studios in Hollywood. And the film's DVD offers a bonus feature with behind-the-scenes footage in the studio with the musicians Carpenter and Robb, which I would actually like to watch that. I do love me a behind-the-scenes thing. I love watching a movie with a director's commentary. That's why DVDs were awesome, because you could
get all the cool extras and shit. Like,
yeah, you don't get that in the digital shit. Like, I want it. I love it. In a 2006 interview, Ice Cube nominated this as his worst movie he had appeared in, calling it, quote unquote, unwatchable in many ways. John Carpenter really let us down with the special effects on that one. It looked like something out of a film from 1979.
I wouldn't even give it like.
It depends on what you're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, like that CG, like, you obviously know CGI in 1979, but that CGI is so bad.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the practical effects
look cool. Yeah,
they're fine, but they're not Greg Nicotero's finest work.
Yeah,
like not at all. So I don't know if they had like a really limited budget or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It's such a fucking bummer. I get more bummed out the more I look at this fucking movie. Yeah.
I can turn that back up now that the music's not blasting.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's see what else we got here. Just a couple more facts. John Carpenter said that Natasha Henstridge's. I'll try this again.
More time.
John Carpenter said that Natasha Henstridge downplayed some of the flashback framing sequences, and she replied that he should have directed her better. He responded, "There was a basketball game on television that I wanted to get out of there." Like, no wonder this movie is turds.
Yeah.
Because he didn't care.
Yeah. He did not give a fuck.
Yeah. This film contains Jason Statham's first ever on-screen kiss.
All right. with the time when. That is a tough name to fucking.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Nas-
Natasha Henstridge.
Thank you.
Yeah. He could have done worse.
Yeah.
Could have done much worse. But Jesus Christ, he's been acting since the early to mid '90s, right?
This is probably one of his earlier appearances. Well, we'll get there, but this is probably one of his earlier appearances, I'm going to say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is like, what, 97, 98?
Was it? Yeah, it might have
Yeah.
been. Dude, what, Snatch was 2000, right?
Yeah, I think Snatch is like 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. John Carpenter's original script has the action play out in a more traditional linear fashion, but he thought it felt too familiar and changed it around through flashbacks. Should have just let it play out, dog.
Yeah, it's an action movie, dude. Like, just, yeah, exactly. Let it play out.
Like, what do you want? What do you want from us? Like, we want an action movie.
Yeah. Yeah, we want stuff to blow up. We want cool fight scenes. That's what we're here for. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so weird because, like, yes, that's what we want in this style of movie. But you have to temper it with other things. Because if everything is dialed up to 10, it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. And this is going to be our last IMDb trivia fact here. Natasha Henstridge joined the production just 1 week before filming began.
No shit.
Courtney Love had dropped out over a broken ankle.
Wow.
Yeah, and as John Carpenter says, she just didn't work out.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you make this movie worse? Add Courtney Love. How do you make anything worse?
Yeah.
Add Courtney Love.
Yep. Like, how did you make fucking Nirvana worse?
Add Courtney Love.
There
you
go. I'm going to bust open this haunted house. That is it for IMDb trivia.
All right, we will move on to the better known as.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna like side screen this movie. Like,
just turn it off.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Rarely do we do that.
Yeah, like it's just.
It doesn't need to be on.
Yeah, like the just that fight scene at the end is so dumb when they're on the train and like Ice Cube dumps a grenade into this box of dynamite, and the fuse in this grenade is long enough for him to get off of the train, the one car, get into a fight with Big Daddy Mars while Natasha Henstridge gets into a fight. Both of them to resolve those fights, and then him decouple the train, and it actually travels.
Then it blows up.
Yeah, and then it blows up after it travels about 50 feet away.
Yeah, you know what movie had a really great train fight sequence?
Not this one.
Not this one.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Yes, yeah, that was a good train sequence.
Yeah.
Just realized I didn't open up John Carpenter.
Ugh, fucking legend.
Yeah, we talked about him when we did The Thing. I mean, but yeah, we'll obviously talk about him again because he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me. He's got 2 upcoming movies. Halloween. That's got to be like a.
What in the ass is that?
There's more Halloween shit coming out.
I don't. What the fuck is this?
You gotta be kidding me.
There's no way.
You gotta be fucking. There's a reboot of Halloween coming out.
There's no. That's a fan film.
Okay.
That's a fan remake.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Like. Woo.
Fuck you, asshole.
Because they did not do a great job with those last couple of Halloweens.
I liked the first one.
The first one in that trilogy is really good. The
second
last
one
two,
was okay.
and then number 3 was just a straight up turn.
It was bad. I have said it before, and I will say it again. If you take the premise of Halloween Ends, make all new characters, none of it is Halloween related,
Yeah.
you've got a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
But to do that with Michael Myers in a Halloween franchise movie,
Just fucking.
it doesn't make any goddamn sense. He's barely in the motherfucker.
It's basically what was Halloween Resurrection again, like
Yeah.
where it's like the ghost of Michael Myers. Like
It's Halloween Resurrection. It's Freddy's Revenge or whatever the fuck the second one was.
yes, yeah.
It's it's Jason. Was it Jason Goes to Hell? Where the other guy was like they kept doing that leech into the mouth fucking thing.
Yes, there's also the one. Is it 5? Where like is it Jason or is it this other dude who like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
is killing people?
I mean, it works if you do it well.
yeah, and it was not done well.
It was not done well.
And then like the overkill of the fucking
sucked.
ending, like
Or they threw him in a fucking wood chipper.
yeah, literally threw him into a fucking wood chipper.
Yeah, no, I stand by. In the first one of those 3 new movies, they should have just let him burn up in the fucking basement and
End of it right there.
call it.
Yeah.
It would have been pitch perfect.
Yep. But no, everything has to be a trilogy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, these are his writer credits. Let's get that shit out of the way. How about director? Can we see those credits?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, music video. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, Escape from New York. Christine. Like,
What fucking music video?
it must be his own, like, music videos.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. He did a Masters of Horror in 2005 and 6. 2 episodes of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, you see The Ward in 2000. I do remember seeing the poster for this movie.
I don't.
Yeah.
An institutionalized young woman becomes terrorized by a ghost.
Amber
Okay.
Heard.
Huh.
All right. That's Meryl Streep's daughter,
Who?
Mamie Gummer.
That's an unfortunate fucking name.
Yeah. She pop them teeth out, baby.
Give Teddy a gummer. Yucky.
Yeah, we're
Yucky.
disgusting. John Carpenter's Vampires, 1998. Also not one of my favorites.
Oh, I love it.
It's just so bad. Although I haven't seen it in probably like a good 20 years.
It's another one where it's tongue in cheek.
I think we have it up on the board. We have to do that one
Probably.
at some point. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love it. I'll watch it anytime it's on.
All right, maybe I'll have a different take on it. Of course, the Escape from New York and Escape from L.A. movies.
Yep.
I just watched Escape from L.A. recently.
I'm in the rare category of people that likes that movie.
Yeah. It's a good Saturday afternoon movie. I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a popcorn. It's
Yeah.
a popcorn movie.
Village of the Damned, 1995. This is another movie that we have to do at some point. 1994, In the Mouth of Madness. Just fucking awesome.
That movie is classy. There's
Yeah.
no monsters in that movie though.
You do have like the scenes of like monsters like of like Sam Neill like running from that fucking like wall of fucking monsters.
Yeah.
So I mean asterisk.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's so H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, it is very Lovecraftian, like about Well, obviously
It
it's
is.
the fucking
It's
title
fucking,
about madness.
Yeah.
Body bag. Oh yeah, that was like a anthology movie, Body Bags.
Yeah.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I used to like that movie when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I used to get shit on a lot. Like I remember that. Like
Was that
Chevy
Michael-
Chase.
Oh, I was gonna say Michael Keaton. For some
yeah,
reason.
no, Chevy
Yeah,
Chase and Daryl Hannah. 1992. Then of course in 1988, excuse me. They Live, which we also did on this show. Fucking awesome movie. Prince of Darkness, 1987. Big Trouble in Little China, 86.
If we did Big Trouble in Little China, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna rate it a 10.
All right, we should do it at some point. I'm down for doing that movie. Starman, 1984. Christine, 1983. So we had a fucking really fucking awesome streak here.
Yeah.
Christine, The Thing, Escape from New York, The Fog. I wasn't a big fan of.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. He did the Elvis TV movie in '79. That's the one with Kurt Russell, I believe.
Yeah.
Someone's Watching Me. That was 1978. Never heard of it. It's a TV movie. And of course, before that, Halloween, also 1978. 1976, Assault on Precinct 13. That's a pretty badass movie.
I have not seen that nor the remake.
Really?
Yeah.
The remake's okay. It's just like your forgettable standard, like I think like late '90s or early 2000s action movie.
Yeah.
The original one has its charm. It's a zombie movie with Mexicans instead of zombies. Mexican gang members. Yeah. I'm not even. That's not even a joke. That is a accurate description of that movie.
That's wild.
Yeah. Cholos. I ain't fucking with no cholo, man. It's a line from that movie.
The 70s were a wild time.
As Rick James says, cocaine was a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
That's a button we need on here.
Oh.
That one's getting a lot of use.
Yeah, with the movies we watch.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. He directed Gorgo. It's a short. It's got to be like a fan-made short of his, maybe.
It's 69. It's gotta be.
Gorgo vs. Godzilla. Gorgon, the space monster.
Sorcerer from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up.
Captain Voyeur. Sounds
Steamy.
Moving on to, that's the main page. Natasha Henstridge, who we talked about when we talked about Species. That was a while back now.
That was quite a while.
There's a lot of people in this movie who are making their second appearance on this podcast. We have Natasha Henstridge, Ice Cube. There's somebody else too. Shit, I don't remember. Jason Statham.
Oh yeah.
I think there's even one more too after that.
John Carpenter.
This is like his third. We did The Thing.
We did The Thing and They Live.
Yeah. So this is number 3 for him. She is still in stuff upcoming. Nothing sounds familiar. Moving on. She was in. They made a TV series of Digstown apparently, and she was in it for 20 episodes.
That means nothing to me.
Digstown was like a '90s like comedy with Louis Gossett Jr. and James Woods.
Oh.
Where I think Louis Gossett Jr. was like an old boxer and he had to win like a certain number of boxing matches, I think in like 24 hours or something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like a bet or something like that. Yeah. I'm like, why doesn't this? Yeah, it's because that stupid see all fucking. God damn you, IMDb.
Yeah, you're fucking our shit.
Yeah, I'm still looking for stuff that's like notable. Yeah.
That Beauty and the Beast TV series.
Yeah, the latest reboot from like 2017.
Yep.
She was in the latest reboot of Hawaii Five-0. CSI Miami. Could have sworn I went through this before, but
I mean, this
apparently
is
I didn't.
consistent, but who cares?
Yeah, consistently shit nobody gives a fuck about.
Fucking harsh. Okay.
She's obviously most well known for the Species movies, I'm gonna say. She was in those fucking whole 10, the whole 9 yards and the whole 10 yards movie.
Yeah.
The first one I remember being pretty funny. I remember the second one being a piece of shit.
It was,
Matthew Perry, Bruce Willis. Yeah.
He was like a hitman or something, or CIA agent or some shit like that.
He was like he was like a mafia hitman or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like his daughter was marrying.
He
Matthew
moved
Perry.
in next door to Matthew Perry. I think he was like it was like maybe like going into the witness protection program or something.
Okay.
It's when like
I haven't seen it since it was new.
Yeah, it was when they were cranking out like mafia comedies, like because
Yeah.
The Sopranos hit big, so they like and Analyze This hit big also.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's probably it. Like really, like yeah, she was in an episode of the '90s version of The Outer Limits, and Species was her first role.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, she was like a model or something before that, right?
Possibly, yeah. Ice Cube we also talked about before, so we won't really go in depth on too much. He's best known for being Ice Cube musician and a fucking an actor.
Mhm.
His most notable role probably the Friday movies.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
That and Barbershop, I guess.
Boys in the Hood too.
Is he really known for that though?
That was a huge movie, man. Like that, yeah.
But wasn't he just like kind of an ancillary character?
No, he's one of the three main characters.
Was he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a million years.
Yeah, no, it's fucking Doughboy, Ricky, and fucking Trey. There are two times when it's acceptable for a man to cry in public:
Yeah.
when Old Yeller gets shot and when Ricky gets shot. Yeah.
Ricky was gonna make it.
He had a future.
Jesus.
He was in the reboot of
Ah!
the Triple X movies.
That's so bad.
He's been in a series.
Like both of those were so fucking bad.
Yeah, I never saw any of them. I'm proud to say that. What does he have upcoming? He's in the new Ninja Turtles movie. Ride Along 3.
What the fuck?
Is that him? And there's another War of the Worlds coming out. I don't think
Great.
we need that.
Yeah.
Is it a TV series?
A TV series could be cool.
No, I think it's a movie.
That's less cool.
Yeah. This is Screaming B movie.
Jesus.
Yeah. We're not even going to talk about that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't go into depth on Ice Cube. We talked about him already. He's in the 21 and 22 Jump Street movies.
Yeah.
Barbershop movies. Yeah, he's in stuff.
It's blowing my mind that he was in the Book of Life right now.
I never saw that one. That was the one that was like close to Coco. Like
It came out before Coco.
Yeah. It was Guillermo del Toro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
good. Really good.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, Coco blew it out of the fucking water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. Pam Grier, of course. Would she anything that we done before? I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
Her probably most famous role, I'm going to say, is out of like the 70s, like
It's Foxy Brown.
Yeah. Aside from those, I was going to say is Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
But yeah, Foxy Brown. She Coffee also.
Coffee. Yep.
Yep. She's also in a lot of bad stuff too.
Yeah.
But hey, people got to work. That's right. I forget she played Amanda Waller in Smallville, that TV series.
I never watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it wasn't great. She was in Bones, the fucking Snoop Dogg horror movie.
I don't.
We should.
I don't understand.
We should do that at some point.
Oh no.
Although I think that might that's like a hard to find movie.
I don't think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I know I have scrolled past it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that at some point.
Fuck.
Oh,
that's right. She was in Mars Attacks.
Yeah, Mars Attacks. That was like right before Jackie Brown.
So we did talk about her.
Jackie
before.
Brown was 97, so it was 97 and going into 98 is when I saw that. I just remember I had like that night I ate like the Velveeta mixed with like salsa dip.
Yeah.
And I got wicked fucking food poisoning. I just remember vomiting out fucking chunks of salsa and Velveeta. Like, yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah. It was.
The night that you saw Jackie Brown.
Yeah, and popcorn too, because I had popcorn when I went to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. I still can't have that cheese and salsa mix anymore, dude.
I don't mix the two. I will just buy a jar of Tostitos.
Yeah, the queso, which is way better. Yeah.
What I like to do is actually get that and then add a little salsa to it.
Oh no, I just want the queso. I'll even go like the old-fashioned Frito-Lay, like the cheese in a can, like you pull the top off. Like,
God.
Oh god, I love that, man. Especially the spicy kind.
It just got chunks of jalapenos in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
They made like one batch of it in the 70s, and like we're still eating it. Yeah.
Same with Spam.
Yep.
I think they did the same thing with circus peanuts too. They just
nobody's ever
one production run.
Nobody has ever eaten a circus peanut. I'll correct that. Everybody has eaten one circus peanut, and then been like, "This is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten." Yeah.
Not me, dog.
Yeah.
I'll eat them.
Oh my god! How the fuck do you eat that shit? Like,
I don't know.
those are so nasty. Those are like Good and Plenty. Who the fuck eats Good and Plenty?
Those are for senior citizens.
Yeah. Oh god.
You know what I want is a nice licorice. That's it.
Those are like the ones I remember getting on Halloween and being like, "Fuck!" Like throwing it back at the house.
Yep. I don't understand how people eat Twizzlers.
No, they're
That's
plastic.
that's red plastic.
Yeah, it's red plastic. That is not candy. That is not even food. That is just red plastic. I have never liked Twizzlers. I thought I was alone
Never
on that.
ever.
Yeah.
I ate a Twizzler.
It's red plastic. That is
Yeah.
all it is.
Oh, my kids will fuck them up too. They'll eat them. They'll use them as straws in their drinks.
I remember for a while they were making chocolate Twizzlers, and it was the grossest
Oh,
thing I've ever
God.
tasted. Yeah, yeah.
And they had the audacity to make black ones.
Oh. Who in the fucking 21st century is eating black licorice? Nobody younger than like 80 has eaten black licorice fucking ever.
Everybody tries it. Everybody tries
Yeah,
it.
it's like circus peanuts. Everybody tries it once. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate a Twizzler.
Yeah.
I hate a Twizzler.
Red Vine, a Twizzler, whatever you want to fucking call it. They're gross.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The ones, the fucking pull apart ones.
Yeah.
It's like, nope. I don't need red plastic imitating a cheese stick.
Yeah.
You can
Nope.
fuck yourself on that.
Yeah, nope. This is not food.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is like what you use to fill in like cracks in like fucking plaster or something. Like, ooh. I don't know if it's the mix of the shandy and the fucking haunted house, but my stomach's a little fucking.
A little gurgly.
Yeah.
Those are two very different things.
That was not a good idea. Yeah.
No. I told you, man, start heavy. I told you.
There's some stuff happening. Anyway.
The cauldron is a bubbly.
Yeah. She was in an episode of The Cosby Show. She was also in 2 episodes of Night Court. Yeah, there's some stuff happening, folks. Yeah, she was in 2 episodes of The Fuck Boat. Hey, 1980.
Are you in distress?
It's no, I'm good. I need I do have non-alcoholic drink. Hey.
Just please don't shit your pants.
I will
while
not.
I'm right across.
This is
the
my
table.
pledge to you, audience. I will not shit my pants or vomit on the live stream. Yeah.
Ah,
My mouse is over here.
sure is.
There we go. Let's see. We have talked about everything we're going to talk about with Pam Grier for honestly. Like she was in
Pretty
Foxy
much.
Brown, Coffee.
She was in blaxploitation movies,
Yeah.
and then she got a bunch of roles because she was in blaxploitation movies.
Thank you. And then she got a bunch more roles because she was in Foxy Brown,
Yeah.
which she got because she was in a bunch of blaxploitation movies, and Quentin Tarantino liked her.
I don't think she's a great actress. She's all right.
She was good in Jackie Brown, like
She's fine.
yeah,
She's just like
fine.
it's just middle of the road.
Anyway, Jason Statham, who we recently talked about when we talked about the Meg. We won't really go into too much detail, but I mean,
Does he have like writer or producer? He's got to have producer credits. But
Yeah, producer, stunts.
does those cunning stunts?
He's got the Meg 2 coming out, the new Fast and Furious. We have Expendables 4, Spy 2. Yeah, like I said, we won't go too deep into it. He's mostly known for his role in the Fast and Furious series. I will say, fucking Snatch, one of my all-time favorite movies.
Snatch is great.
Yeah, fucking amazing. No, he's been in shit since 1993, 94.
Yeah.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels was 1998. Okay. Snatch was 2000.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like he does things and I'm like, that's fun. And then he keeps doing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is less and less fun. Like the Expendables. I needed one of those.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say, like, I think I saw the first 2 or 3 in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But
As somebody who grew up on those shitty like 80s movie, like action movies.
well, yeah. I think I saw I think I saw the first 2 in the theater.
Yeah, I definitely saw the
I
first
didn't
2,
see
maybe
the third.
3. I waited for the video.
I still might not have even seen the third one.
I know I saw the third one.
Which one was the third one? Who was like the special guest star in that one?
We're gonna have to go to the. Oh, he's also in the Transporter movies. I forgot to mention, and the Crank movies.
Yeah.
Bai Ling is in the second one, who we did a panel with last year.
Yeah.
Expendables.
She seemed super nice.
She was very nice, I will say. Not quite down to earth, but very nice.
Well, no.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I just remember Sunday morning. I don't think you were there at that point. Maybe you were,
Because she was doing handstands against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 8:30 in the morning on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Which is, if con inside information. Usually at a convention, if it's a 2-day convention, Sunday morning's the day everybody's hungover.
Yeah.
Like it's quiet, it's low key because everybody hurts. Yeah.
That might have been Saturday morning.
No, it was Sunday morning.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was. I definitely remember.
Okay.
Because I just remember like being like standing there and just being like, I was the only one watching it for a little while. This was going on for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, because I saw you because we're set up upstairs and Chris is just like looking over the balcony with this puzzled expression on his face.
Because I'm watching I don't want to blow up her age, but an older Chinese woman doing handstands and cartwheels through the lobby of a convention center, like
posing for pictures that way.
Yeah. And finally, I was like, "Hey, can somebody come out and like witness this?" Like,
just like tell me I'm not having a stroke. She's like, "No, this is not an episode of Delirium."
There was a couple of times in the panel where like she was just off answering a question, just out there in the stratosphere, and like I just remember like. The other guy, the guy from like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, was sitting on the other side of her, and me and Tom were just like, and then looking at him. Him, like, we're both looking behind her. We're all like,
oh,
yeah. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah, but from everybody that I spoke to who had like any interaction with her, she was sweet as pie.
Yeah, no, super super nice. They answered like a whole bunch of awesome questions for us. Like, had some great stories to tell, but little kooky, yeah. Super nice though.
Yep.
Clea Duvall, she was one of the police-ish people.
She looks so much like somebody else that I can't identify.
Yeah.
That like it was driving me insane.
She's actually been in a ton of good movies. She was recently in Poker Face. She was in an episode of that, which again I will praise because it was a really good show.
I have to check that out. It's been on my like I gotta watch this list.
Yeah. She was in Veep for 26 episodes. She was like a Secret Service agent. She was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a couple episodes of Broad City. She was in 3 episodes of Better Call Saul. Let's see. She was in the Lizzie Borden Chronicles as Emma Borden. That was 2015. And then in 2014, Lizzie Borden took an axe as Emma Borden. So she really like nailed down that Emma Borden character.
I wonder if they did that TV movie and then they were like, this is pretty popular.
Yeah, maybe did a series on it or something. Who knows?
If it's the same network, then it's definitely the case.
Yeah. She was in a couple episodes of American Horror Story. She was in Argo in 2012.
Decent flick.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. I just
like
watched that recently. It was on TV.
I think I saw that in the theater.
I definitely waited for a video on that one, I think. Or no, did I see that in the theater? I don't remember.
I don't know. It was during the time where I was going to the movies every Friday night.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what.
Yeah, that's when I lived right down the street. That's right towards the end of when I lived down the street from the Madison Theater.
Yeah.
You guys want popcorn? We'll just go get some up the street.
Just go get some popcorn
because it's not outrageously priced up there. Like,
yeah.
Let's see. She was in Heroes for 7 episodes. Itty Bitty Titty Committee in 2007.
Why?
Yeah, she was on Carnival. She was one of the main characters on Carnival, 24 episodes. She was in The Grudge in 2004.
My niece used to do that. She would just be standing there and just go, Riley, what the fuck are you doing? What?
She was in Girl Interrupted in 1999.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. With Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder.
But I'm a Cheerleader. Great movie.
I never saw that one.
That's so fun. Do you like gay kids in distress?
I was gonna say that was also Natasha Lyonne, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's also the
Yes,
star
she's
of
the titular cheerleader.
Yeah, she's the lead in Poker Face as well.
Yeah, she's in Russian Doll too, right?
Yeah, that was
That's
that was a really weird show, but I enjoyed
hear
it.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm a Cheerleader is about her, and she's a cheerleader. She's supposed to be like super popular and stuff. But then, like all these signs point to the fact that she's a lesbian.
All right.
And then her super, like religious parents send her to, like a gay camp, like like a
Like
a therapy
gay
camp.
conversion camp. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's run by RuPaul. Like it's fucking great. Like the movie is awesome. Really, really good soundtrack too. If you're into like twee music,
All right.
I don't know if Go Sailor is your jam, but
she was in The Faculty in 1998. I enjoyed that movie. I haven't seen it in a while.
I didn't.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was really good.
I think I just didn't like anybody that was in it.
It was like a lot of like teen stars of the day.
Yeah.
She was also in Can't Hardly Wait, which I loved that movie. That was 1998.
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she was in an episode of. That's really about
Dangerous
it.
Minds.
That was 1996.
TV
Oh,
series.
Yeah. Oh, Dangerous Minds, the series. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Why was that a thing?
Yeah. Moving on to Joanna Cassidy. What was her name in this? I don't remember. But she was the.
She was the one they found. The
she's the one.
scientist.
The one who like unlocked the mine where all the mine where all the
yeah,
ghosts
she's kind
were.
of a weird name.
Yeah. She's been in also a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Some recent things. She was in Lady Dynamite for an episode. The Odd Couple series from 2016. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, The Radio Play. I wonder if that's like downloadable as a podcast anywhere.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to listen to that. Let's see. Franklin and Bash, 2012. Trust me, folks, she is in some stuff. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds.
She's got to get there.
Yeah, The Ghost Whisperer. She's in The Grudge 2. Yeah. 6 Feet Under. She was in 21 episodes of that. All right. I don't remember her in that, but whatever. Wah.
You're
Burping,
right.
no, burping away from the mic. Trying
Yeah.
to be classy, folks. Trying
Yeah.
to be classy. She was on 3 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise.
I wanted to watch it so bad, but I just could not get into that series. I'm gonna give it another shot at some point.
Yeah. Whitlock, that was her name in Ghost of Mars.
That's right.
She was in Men in Black. The series.
Oh, the animated
cartoon,
series.
yeah,
but
yeah.
that was actually really good.
All right. I was 22 when that came out, so I was a little aged out.
It looks like a Peter Chung animation style. I don't know if it was
Like
or if it
Aeon
was
Flux? Like,
yeah,
all right.
but I don't know if they were just like biting his style
Yeah.
or if he was actually involved.
Huh. Well, let's take a look. It doesn't appear so anyway. From the, anyway, as one of the creators, he would have been listed as one of the creators. I'm going to say.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Who the fuck? Oh, Joanna Cassidy. That's right. Stuff coming up.
Yeah.
She was in,
Eventually.
3 episodes of Melrose Place. She was in Chain Reaction,
Ooh.
the action movie with Keanu Reeves and Morgan Freeman. She was in Vampire in Brooklyn, 1995.
Yuck.
1994, she was in Murder, She Wrote.
It has been so long.
Yes. Yeah, it has been a while since we've had some Murder, She Wrote up in this piece, but we're going to fix that tonight, folks. She was in the Tommyknockers miniseries. That was 1993. Ray Bradbury Theater, 1992. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, 1991. Christ, that movie's 32 years old. I remember seeing that in the theater.
I have a feeling that movie is not as funny as I remember it being.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen that movie since the 90s. There's no way it's gonna be
I
as
haven't
good.
seen it since it was pretty new.
Yeah. God damn, I am so old.
The dishes are done, man.
I saw that in the movie theater. I saw that in a movie theater that no longer exists.
Yeah.
In a mall that no longer exists. I saw that in the Mohawk
Oh.
Mall movie theater.
God damn.
Yeah.
I used to see a lot of movies at the Latham Circle Theater.
Also no longer exists.
Yeah, thank
That's-
Christ.
I saw The Phantom Menace there before it came out, like in a preview.
How'd you manage that? Which one of your degenerate friends was working the theater there?
Tom.
Okay, yeah.
He worked the one behind Northway Mall, the movie theater and mall, which no longer exists. Yeah, so we got into that one at Latham for free, like as a screener.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so we were disappointed way before anybody else was.
Yeah, just get it done and out of the way.
That was one of those I remember walking out of like, that was good, right? Right?
Guys,
Yeah.
I want it to be so good.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not as bad as a lot of people like to say it is.
It also does not hold up as well, I think, as
Yeah.
all the other Star Wars movies. Especially the other two prequels, which I think are better than that movie.
Turns out I can't breathe beer.
Yeah, who'd have thunk it, man?
What?
Because it was just on recently. If you watch that battle scene at the fucking end,
Yeah.
it does not look good at all. The fucking, like, the tanks and the Gungans fighting in the big field.
Yeah.
Oh, it does not look good at all, dude. It
Really?
looks like a fucking, like a Windows screensaver from, like, the late 90s, yeah. Dude,
rough.
it's, yeah.
That's rough.
Let's see. Who the fuck are we talking about? Joanna Cassidy? Oh, yeah. Still, yeah, there we go. This is what I was
yeah.
trying to get to. She was in Blade Runner in 1982.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Zora.
She was the stripper one.
Yeah.
She had the snake.
She was also in a bunch of other TV shows and stuff over the years.
Trapper John.
The Fuck Boat, Trapper
Fuck Boat,
John, Flo, Heart to Heart, Charlie's Angels, Dallas. That might be it for the notes. Oh, Starsky and Hutch,
Taxi.
Taxi. We're just gonna move on from there. Oh, Mission Impossible, 1972. Oh, her first
Bullet.
role,
Fuck
1968. Bullet. Yeah, the classic fucking
That
Steve
movie
McQueen
rules.
movie.
Steve McQueen rules.
I am going to San Francisco in this summer, and I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should. Well, that's probably gonna be way super expensive. Could I rent the Steve McQueen car?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just like hammer it on all those hills.
Richard Citrone. He was like one of the guards, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's Big Daddy Mars. He is a fucking creature actor of some renown because he is in a ton of shit. He's in the upcoming Rebel Moon, the Zack Snyder Star Wars. It was going to be a Star Wars movie, and then the Star Wars people were like, nah. So he
Yeah.
just took all the Star Wars references out. Like,
No shit.
yeah. That's coming up this year, I believe. Yeah, it's a Netflix movie. He was also Zeus, the head zombie in Army of the Dead. He is. He was in Batman and Superman, Dawn of Justice. He was in Lethal Weapon, the TV series. He was also in Sleepy Hollow, the TV series. He was in Man of Steel. He's a Kryptonian in that. He's in Cabin of the Woods. Not only he's in Cabin of the Woods, not only is he
Twice?
werewolf. He's the fucking merman. Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. He is a frost giant in the first Thor movie. He's in Sucker Punch.
I like it. I stand by it.
He's in the Book of Eli.
I like it. I stand by it.
I could have done without the.
It's got
ending of
Tom
that
Waits in
movie.
it. Fuck you.
Yeah, I could have done without the ending of that movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. He is in 2 of the Underworld movies. Those are the first 2, I believe. He is in The Scorpion King. He plays a Morlock in The Time Machine. That was right after he was Big Daddy Mars. He is in 3 Ninjas, Knuckle Up, Thug at Pizza Parlor and Concert House or Courthouse.
He was in Best of the Best 4.
Oh, I went right over that. I didn't
Yeah.
even notice it. If you're into cheesy 90s action movies,
Yeah, babe.
Best of the Best is god tier fucking cheesy 90s action
So
movie.
good.
Oh, Chris Penn. You have fucking Eric Roberts, for
Yep.
Christ's sake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Uh.
Was he in that one?
Eric Roberts, I doubt it. I think he's only like the first 2, maybe. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest I think follow the other dude.
Oh, Ernie Hudson. What are you doing? Tobin Bell?
Tobin Bell. Oh man, I'm looking at the cast here.
Art LaFleur.
Yeah. Savannah Ole Thorson.
What the fuck?
LaForce from fucking Mallrats. You don't know who LaForce is?
Why was that cast involved with that movie?
Anyway, Rosemary Forsyth. She was the Inquisitor in this movie. She has been in some stuff. Without a Trace, NYPD Blue, Monk, Ally McBeal, a lot of TV stuff. ER, Chicago.
That is a lot of TV.
Dharma and Greg, Star Trek Voyager also. She was in the Stallone movie Daylight in 1996.
Was that the one in the subway station or
Yeah,
the subway tunnels?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah. She was in Exit to Eden in 1994. It was the sexy comedy with Rosie O'Donnell. And Dan Aykroyd.
with the BDSM
Yeah.
island. Yeah, they were cops.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Where her and Dan Aykroyd go to like a BDSM resort.
Yeah.
to chase a fucking criminal.
If you ever want to see Rosie O'Donnell in a fucking leather outfit,
Yeah, like a leather S&M outfit.
Like a
That's
fucking-
your movie.
fucking bustier.
You got that weird kink. Go for it. Anyway, she was in 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote, 1985 and 1991. She was also Mr. Belvedere for 3 episodes. Simon and Simon, a lot of 80s TV. Remington Steele, Dallas, Magnum PI, Fantasy Island, TJ Hooker, WKRP in Cincinnati, The Incredible Hulk.
Shit, yeah.
I used to watch the shit out of that when I was a kid.
355 episodes of Days of Our Lives.
It's like a year.
That's a season.
Technically
It's-
it's 4. But yeah, 355 episodes of Days of
That's
Our
a
Lives.
lot.
She was in Charlie's Angels for an episode. Barnaby Jones. Mannix. She was in an episode of Kung Fu. She was in an episode of Columbo.
Night Gallery.
Night Gallery.
This is looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll move on from there. Dwayne Davis. He was Uno in this movie. I saved this because he had made a career of playing like dumb jocks in movies in the 80s.
Holy shit, yeah.
He's in Beetlejuice, the hey coach, I don't think we survived that crash. Like that guy. He's in Nightmare on Elm Street 4 as Jock.
Yeah.
He is in The Program, which is a movie about college football in the 90s. Let's see. He was in the movie SWAT in 2003. Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas.
That was a letdown.
Yeah.
The first one was fun and good.
Yeah. It was Steven Spielberg made it, so it's got to
Yeah.
be a good movie, you know? He played James Buster Douglas in the Mike Tyson movie in the 90s. He was in Mantis for an episode in 1995. The Program I mentioned. He's in Under Siege in 1992. The Steven Seagal fucking classic.
There are a lot of people in a lot of movies we talk about
With Steven
that were in
Seagal.
Under Siege.
Yeah, specifically
How
that
many
movie.
people were in Under Siege?
There were a lot of people in that movie. Tommy Lee Jones. You have fucking obviously Steven Seagal.
Obs.
He was in Universal Soldier.
Great movie.
Yeah. Necessary Roughness. He was the guy that couldn't catch the ball. Featherstone.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't
Christ.
throw it to Stonehead. Fucking Robert Loggia.
Drink your orange juice, kid.
He was in the
That's one we need on the fucking.
Yeah, we definitely need that. Well, I know what we're doing after this. We're making that a thing. Anyway, 21 Jump Street. He was in an episode of that, the original one. We mentioned Beetlejuice and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's in an episode of A Different World, the Cosby Show spinoff. He was in an episode of Head of the Class in 1986. This is his first role. How do we have 4 fucking more people
I
left
don't
to talk
know.
about? Lobo Sebastian, who we talked about in a previous movie. Why do I keep forgetting what other fucking movie he was in that we talked about?
Leprechaun?
Yes, Leprechaun 5, Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah.
He played what's his name? Fontaine, whatever, the
Yeah.
trans woman.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is another one. This is the second movie, second movie of his that we've talked about. This is the only reason I kept him because I wanted to mention that. Peter Jason. He was one of the dudes on the train in this movie, I believe. I don't remember his name, and it's not in one of the tops here.
Well, from the look of it, he's friends with John Carpenter.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of Carpenter movies. He is in a bunch of stuff coming up. Nothing really notable. He was in Deadwood, the series, and Deadwood, the movie, as Con Stapleton. He was in like 26 episodes of the series.
So good.
Yeah, I got to rewatch those. It's been a while since I've watched them.
Yeah, I want to rewatch the series and then watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've seen the series to have the reference.
He was in Hail Caesar, which was not a great Coen Brothers movie.
The trailers made that look so good.
And it was not. It was not good at all. Let's see. And there's one thing coming up I know I want to mention, but he's in Arrested Development. I am pretty sure he is the one-armed man in Arrested Development that George Bluth uses to teach his kids lessons.
Really?
Yeah, like there's like this recurring joke where like throughout their childhood, like anytime, like the one example I remember is like there's this one like they're trying to explain like it's like a flashback to the 70s and they're all kids and like fucking it's fucking what's his name, the guy who plays George Bluth.
Jesus Christ.
I forget the actor's name.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's a great actor too.
He really is.
He played Hank on fucking Larry Sanders, the Hey Now guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, like he's their dad, and like he's driving, he's just dressed up in the 70s, and like he fucking hits a guy, and he's like, oh, I gotta we have to drive to the store to get milk. It's so important that we get the milk. He hits a guy as he's driving, and the guy, like, his arm flies off, and like, he falls over, and like he gets up, and the kids are like, ah! They're all screaming, and like he walks over to the car, and he goes, and that's why you always leave a note when there's no milk left in the fridge. Like, it was always like these minor, these minor lessons, and he used this one-armed man to teach them a horrifying
Jesus
lesson.
Christ.
I'm butchering the bit, but it's hilarious. That might be the only other reason I saved him.
Hey, Dave. Dave's here.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you. Ghost of New Orleans. He went from
Ghost of Mars to Ghost of New Orleans.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to make a move, that's the one.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Chuck and an episode of Justified, 2 shows I will always mention. He's in an episode of Castle, 2009.
That's a show I will always mention.
Why I brought it up.
That's right.
Again, Deadwood, 26 episodes of Deadwood.
Yeah.
He was in Kicking and Screaming, the Will Ferrell movie about coaching kids soccer.
That was not good.
Yeah, no. He was also in an episode of Carnival.
Jag. You got Jag in there.
Oh,
Titus.
He's in 2 episodes of Titus. Did I might have X'd over some. We'll see.
Arliss, Nash Bridges. Come on now.
He was a voice in Fallout 2. Sorry, I got panicked because I was looking for something. He was in the Mel Gibson, Robert Downey Jr. movie Air America. Shit, I might have gone over something in somebody's credits. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no.
1995.
Hold on. Whoa.
Oh.
Before you get there it is.
Oh, 1996. The Steven Seagal
Classic.
The Glimmer Man.
Oh, it's so bad.
That was like, I think right when he entered his like daishiki wearing phase, when he was like fat and just like out of shape.
Yep.
And, like
Yeah.
Always had like prayer beads and daishikis. Like
Fucking A.
He's also in Escape from L.A. In 1995, he is in 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote has been away from this podcast for far too long.
It has been.
Yeah, it is all over the place. I think that's our 3rd mention of it, I believe.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's at least one more, and that's the one
shit.
I might have gone over to.
It's fine.
He's in the best Mortal Kombat movie, the one from 1995. He is also in Congo in 1995.
It's like the best Mortal Kombat movie. What the fuck does that even mean?
That's a pretty low bar to clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool. It's the biggest turd in the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation is one of the worst movies ever made.
So fucking bad.
Yeah.
Fun, but so bad.
This dude had a big 1995. He's also in Village of the Damned in 1995.
Oh, yeah.
The Demolitionist. Isn't that a fucking Stallone movie?
No,
I'm thinking of Demolition Man.
Which is amazing.
I watched a little bit of that today.
It's so good.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. He is also in The Mouth of Madness in 1994. You see, I always thought like the seashells were like
you scrape your ass with it.
Well, no, I always thought you'd like touch some kind of combination, like there was some kind of like cleaning thing that would clean your ass, but no.
I don't know. I think it's just supposed to be super ambiguous.
Yeah, well, like I think they like explained at one point you're supposed to scrape with the seashells, but how is that better than?
They never. No. They just go. He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
No, not in the movie. It was like one of the like maybe the writers or something like recently in an article was like, well, you're supposed to.
I'd say maybe like you take 2 of them and like pinch, and pull, and then the 3rd one is a scraper. But that's foul.
Hey, how is that better than toilet paper? Like,
it's not using paper.
Yeah. Anyway, the debate rages on about the 3 seashells.
So basically, what you're telling me is everybody in the future has stinky fingers.
Everybody's using the same seashells to scrape their assholes out. Like, I don't want to use some shitty like seashell that somebody's using.
I think that's how you get hepatitis.
Yeah, probably cholera too. I'm gonna say.
How'd you get diphtheria?
Yeah. There's one thing I learned from my urban planning class. It's never get cholera.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Actually, I was a minor in geography, so I learned that lesson over and over again. They hammered that one.
Yeah, because you'll wind up shitting so
much. You will
much.
Shit yourself to death is what you will do.
You'll wind up shitting stuff that looks like rice, but it's actually your stomach coming out.
Never get cholera, folks. Never get cholera.
I think that's going in the words of wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, that's hammered. That's burned into my brain.
Never get cholera.
Yeah. Anyway, he was in an episode of Married with Children. I want to see what episode. 'Tis Time to Smell the Roses.
That's some latter day Married with Children. Too.
I remember when Al retires from the shoe store.
I know I've seen it, but
I do remember that one.
Yeah,
I think it's the one where he goes to work at the Home Plate athlete. It's like a Foot Locker ripoff.
Oh, that's right.
He works with the 3 Habibs.
Yeah.
When I say Habib, I'll point to the one I want to talk to. And they're all names are Habib. I'm not just
We're not racist.
Yeah,
the show was mildly
racist.
racist.
Yeah. Moving on, Robert Carradine shows up in this movie very briefly.
Is he like of the Carradine?
Yeah.
Carradines?
Yeah, he's Lewis from Revenge of the Nerds. He's the dude. He's one of the dudes who operates the train.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Lewis fucking Skolnick from Revenge of the Nerds. What he's most known from, probably. He's also in Escape from L.A., which I didn't realize. He's in Django Unchained, also, which I did not realize until I was doing the research for this.
Fuck?
Yeah. Is there anything else like that surprised me that he was in?
Sharktopus versus Pterodactyla.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, sorry, Terracuda.
Yeah, Terracuda, which sounds like
They did that after Django.
Yeah. He was in Django Unchained, and then 2 years later was like, fuck it, I'll do Sharktopus versus Terracuda.
How's your career going?
Badly.
Well,
Poorly. But his name's Carradine, so he's got a lot of fucking money to live off of.
oh, god damn it.
He's in one of those Jesse Stone movies.
Oh, I'm going to puke.
He played the voice of Lewis Skolnick on Robot Chicken.
Uh-huh. Oh, Sex and Breakfast.
Sex Fist, as we call that.
Sex? No, wait, that's a different thing.
Rodell was his
Keep
name.
your sex fist to yourself.
He was in 2 episodes of Nash Bridges. You know, we don't give a fuck. He's fucking Lewis from
He's fucking
Revenge of the
Lewis.
Nerds, yeah. You know what? God, because we keep doing this, and I think I went over fucking. He's in the remake of one of the remakes of Humanoids from the Deep.
Ugh. That's a fucking early one.
Yeah,
That was like episode 10,
I think so of this podcast. Yeah,
8 or 10, something like that.
we're moving on. Yeah, I definitely went over a credit that I wanted to bring up. It might be this dude
What?
before I fucking.
I don't know. Who is this dude?
We'll get there. Yep. Nope. This is the one. Okay, I didn't go over it. Michael Krawick was the man in the Rover.
Oh,
in
the one who
this
slit
movie.
his own throat.
Yes. Yeah. Has been in some stuff over the years. He's in one of the paranormal movies, 2015. Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Sorry, I should.
I saw the first one and I didn't hate it, but
I dig him.
It didn't make me want to watch more of them.
Yeah, I mean, like they finally get away from that concept in the most recent one, which is the one I actually liked the least.
Really?
Yeah. I dig that cheesy like setup of just like a video camera like recording
That's
shit. Like,
fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't need a whole series of that.
yeah, it gets like increasingly like outrageous too with like the stuff that it's capturing.
Yeah.
But anyway, Malcolm in the Middle, he was in an episode of Angel, also Legally Blonde 2, also in an episode of Star Trek Enterprise. Let's see, Bloodsport: The Dark Kumite, 1999.
Oof.
He's in the Larry David movie in 1998, Sour Grapes. He wrote that movie. I might have directed it as well. But anyway, 1997, he was in Murder, She Wrote, South by Southwest, the TV movie.
Is that what you were waiting for?
Yeah. I thought I closed out on that credit on somebody. So that's 4 Murder, She Wrotes we had this evening. So after going away for a very long time, we have...
Back with a vengeance.
Yeah, Monster, She Wrote all over this episode. This guy was also in Star Trek Voyager, which shows up a lot this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to close it out there.
Hey, he's in Deep Space Nine, too.
Oh, there you go. Deep Space Nine. He's in the Babe Ruth movie with John Goodman.
Not that good, if I remember correctly.
I remember liking it when I was younger, and I haven't seen it since the 90s.
Yeah.
That will do it for the better known as. Let's move on to the crapshoot. Oh.
What'd you do this week? Because I didn't do dick all.
Saw Renfield last night.
How was it?
Actually, very good.
It looks very good.
Yeah, they marketed that movie all fucking wrong.
Really?
Yeah. It is a very gory like action comedy.
Yeah.
like horror comedy.
That's what the latest trailer kind of looked like.
Yeah, they like the latest trailer finally nailed it. Like the first one or two, like
Yeah.
they made it more like a goofy comedy, which it's not. It's there's like it's a very they really nail the balance of horror, like action and comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice mix. Like this falls into the category of B movies I've seen this year that have been way better than like the big budget movies that I've been like expecting to see.
Right.
Amanda and I both saw. We both thought it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It is gory as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Just it was way better than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Nicolas Cage is fucking awesome as Dracula.
Really?
Yeah, he really is.
Did he Nicolas Cage it up?
Yeah,
Oh.
he just. It's one of those things where like they know that like him going full Nicolas Cage is just going to be awesome,
Yeah.
and it is. Like it's just.
That's like they've been letting him do that lately,
Yeah.
and it either works or it does not works.
Yeah, I think they're getting better at perfecting where that craziness is going to be good in a movie.
Yeah.
Because he's been in some really fucking good movies lately. Like
Yeah.
that, Renfield, I will say, was really good. The unbearable weight of massive talent,
Yeah.
amazing movie.
Yeah.
Him and Pedro Pascal are amazing in that movie. I liked Color Out of Space.
I didn't finish it.
I liked that one. I
Same
thought it
with
was,
Mandy. Like I didn't finish Mandy either.
I didn't like Mandy.
It wasn't doing much for me.
Yeah, no, that movie just made me like uncomfortable and like
It was just like a weird freak out.
yeah.
Which, I mean, it was supposed to be, but I was expecting a little more movie.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah, exactly. A little more substance, a little more like entertainment, and like
Yeah.
just less like craziness. But yeah, he was.
Pig was good.
Yeah, Pig was really good. Pig was because you keep expecting like this, like
It just gets weirder and weirder, but
Yeah.
you're down for the ride.
yeah, you're expecting like a bloody like revenge movie where he's gonna go crazy and kill all these people, but
Yeah.
no. This dude just wants his pig back. Like
Yeah.
he just like I'll make you a meal. Like just give me my fucking
I
pig.
just want my truffle pig back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess it depends on what you're putting him in.
But I was surprised at how much I enjoyed Renfield. Like I
Yeah.
definitely give it a thumbs up.
Now, is Nicolas Cage really driving that, or is Nicholas Hoult doing it?
It's mostly Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah,
The Nicolas Cage is used sparingly and like perfectly.
nice.
He's he's in a good portion of the movie, but maybe like 5 or 6 scenes.
Yeah,
Um,
just enough.
it is like I'm trying to like it's like Innocent Blood with the comedy turned up.
Okay.
Well, not even. It's innocent. It's basically in the same league as like Innocent Blood, where it's like mafia and vampires and like
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give that a thumbs up.
I do want to see it, and it's. At first, I didn't because it seemed like stupid.
Same here. I'm like, this looks dumb because they were
Yeah.
marketing it as like a goofy comedy.
Right, but the trailers got better and better as it went along.
No, it's a horror comedy, and I think they hit that balance like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Dracula, I'm wearing my Pee Wee Herman Dracula.
I didn't
shirt.
even notice that it was Pee Wee Herman. That's awesome.
It's like if there's a visual representation of what this show is all about,
Yeah.
it's basically Pee Wee Herman on Dracula's body.
One of my like I just changed it recently. My like Facebook like wallpaper
Yeah.
was somebody like superimposed a perfect picture of Pee Wee Herman on a speeder bike from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Like being chased by 2 stormtroopers. Like
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I miss Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
That movie they did was not good.
Weird. Yeah. No, not enjoyable. But
like Joe Manganiello was like giving off some vibes.
yeah, like the whole movie is like a love letter. It's about how Pee Wee's in love with Joe Manganiello, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. No, I was gonna say though, like one of the things that I bring it back to Renfield. In the beginning of the movie, they're doing like the exposition of like Renfield, like telling the story of like, this is how I came to kind of become in the service of Dracula.
Yeah.
And there's like clips of like original Dracula, the movie, like the 30s movie with like
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage as Dracula. Like they're doing little scenes from that fucking movie, like with Nicolas Cage, and it's
Do
hilarious.
they
And
like reshoot them, or they just
Yeah,
put Nicolas Cage?
I
in
mean, they're
them?
only like maybe like 5, 10, 15-second clips here and there. It's been in this couple of minutes segment,
Yeah,
but they're like, oh my god, that's right out of fucking the movie Dracula. Like, yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to see that. I finally got around to finding where I could watch Casino, and I did that, and that was so enjoyable.
Where is that available?
Showtime,
Got it. Which I do have.
Yeah.
Excellent.
because I couldn't find it, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, Shelly has access to one of her friends' Prime Video accounts, and she has Showtime.
Excellent.
So threw that on.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in a while. We were just watching My Cousin Vinny before we started recording.
Oh my god,
Another
Joe
great Joe
Pesci.
Pesci movie.
He says motherfucker like nobody else. You motherfucker! Made me pop your
Yeah,
fucking eyeball out for
Fucking
nothing.
prick, you fucking prick.
Charlie fucking M.
Keep him here.
Oh my god, it's so good. He played the same fucking character in all those movies, but I don't give a shit.
He apparently owned the house next to my in-laws' house in fucking on the beach in the Jersey Shore.
Oh really?
For a while. I think it was like, what was that hurricane that hit down there? Hurricane Sandy, maybe, like around that era.
I
I don't remember.
There's been a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, nice house. Fucking
Oh shit.
yeah.
Did you ever hear his rap song?
Unfortunately, I have.
Yeah. Did you ever hear his like crooner songs?
His,
though?
he
Like
did a whole album as My Cousin Vinny, like doing songs.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but like before he was an actor, he was a singer.
Yeah.
So he did like legitimate music. He was kind of famous.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But no, his rap music is about as on par as like Macho Man's rap music.
Oh, yeah.
Bring that little gem back.
Yeah. Eesh.
Be a man, Hogan. Be a man.
What else did I? Oh, you know what I watched recently? That I can't believe I slept on this movie.
What's that?
The Mist. Oh no, yeah, The Mist.
The Mist.
The one with Tom Jane. Where it's the fucking
In the
Supermarket?
Supermarket.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking good.
That's a fucking great movie.
Yep.
You know what happened was I saw it like when it first. I didn't see it when it first came out. I saw the very end.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like I knew what happened at the end. Like if I didn't know that, my mind would have been blown by this movie.
Yeah. No, it was surprisingly good.
Yeah. No, I was surprised at I was like, fuck, why did I wait so long to watch this movie? It was really good.
Yeah. I almost started watching the was it Storm of the Century again?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Stephen King TV miniseries, which
Yeah.
is really, really fucking good, but it's such a time sink.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because it's a TV miniseries.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Did you ever watch it?
Mm-mm.
Get around to it. 'Cause
What's it about? Obviously a storm.
It's so there's this guy that winds up going to this village or this city, or it's like a small town. And I if I'm remembering correctly, Maine of all places.
Yeah. Go figure. A Stephen King story set in Maine? No way.
But there's this guy, he shows up and like all this crazy shit starts happening. There's this storm coming in and like the whole town goes on like lockdown and it's all this like crazy shit. Like the people start kind of going crazy a little bit.
All right.
It's really good. It ties in a lot of like Dark Tower stuff too,
All right.
which is fucking nice.
I was just saying, remember like when we would get the Stephen King miniseries like every year or two from like ABC?
Yeah.
They haven't done that in a very long time.
Yeah, it's because nobody watches television anymore.
Yeah.
Now he does things for Netflix,
Yeah.
like Gerald's Game.
Which was pretty good. That was a fucking
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking dark.
gnarly fucking movie. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah. Um, Speaking of Netflix, I learned two things this week.
Just two?
Well, they recently announced that they were going to do an adaptation of Something's Killing the Children.
Yes.
Which, fuck yes, amazing. I thought it was going to be animated. Nope.
Live action.
Going to be live action, which,
Yeah.
yes.
Who wrote that?
James Tynion.
Okay.
Yeah. Who has done some amazing like horror stuff.
Yeah.
He did that. And then he did this other book for DC, like a or Black Label. I'm sorry, DC Black Label.
Yeah.
I don't think this ever finished. I hope it did, and maybe I just missed it because it was awesome. But he did this book. It was like a mini series called The Nice House on the Lake.
Okay.
It is about like these friends from college, like this friend group. They get like an invitation from one of their friends to go to this like lake house for a weekend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They all get there, and like he basically tells them, he's like, "Hey, look," he's like, "I'm an alien. I've been here like all these years that we've known each other. I'm like I'm supposed to be like scouting like worlds. I was supposed to be scouting this planet, but like I actually like you guys. Like I don't want anything to happen to you. There's this invasion that's about to happen. Everybody's gonna die. You guys should stay here, and I'll protect you, and like I'll make sure you live. You'll have everything you ever need, like anything you ever want. I'll make sure you get supplies."
Yeah.
He's like, "You can never leave again. You can't tell anybody about what's about to happen." And like he basically like he kind of keeps them as pets there, and this is like this house.
Yeah.
And
That's a weird bastardization of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
a little bit, yeah, and like they all kind of like doubt him, and like they start like seeing like the news and shit where like people are just fucking like immolating, like they're just lighting on. They don't know what's causing it. People are just like lighting on fire, and like everybody has died. Like the entire world is just going up in flames, and everyone's dying, and fucking. It's fucking intense, and it's crazy, and like it never finished, and like I kind of want to. I hope they do that next. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
If they do that, but the people who are making the show of Something's Killing the Children, they made that show 1899. There's another show.
Is that the one on the boat?
I think it's like a Bermuda Triangle thing, maybe, or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Griggs said he watched it. He said he liked it. I remember that.
It's fairly new.
Yeah. Mike Flanagan was apparently supposed to make it originally. The guy who made like fucking Midnight Mass and like Haunting of Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor and all those shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was gonna make it originally. Then he signed that deal for exclusivity at Netflix or Amazon, so it went to these other people. Which I would have loved to seen that fucking version, man. The Mike Flanagan version.
Yeah, I didn't love the Haunting of Hill House and the Bly Manor shit.
I didn't either. Like I never watched Bly Manor.
Loved Midnight Mass. Though.
Yeah, Midnight Mass was amazing.
Yeah.
And like Midnight Club, I wasn't a big like. Me and Amanda didn't even finish it.
Oh really?
Yeah, like it started off okay.
It's
and
like a young adult kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's about these like kids. They all have like terminal diseases basically, and there's like this house that they all go to. It's like a hospice where they all just like basically go to wait to die.
It's chipper.
Yeah, real uplifting. And then like they sneak out every night and like they tell like horror stories and like that's basically what the premise of the show is, and like it's just
so it's Are You Afraid of the Dark, hospice edition.
Kind of, yeah. It was just I don't know. It didn't suck me in like fucking Midnight Mass did.
Yeah,
that was just awesome.
Is it? Do you think it's because it was like anthology style?
I think it was because it was young adult.
Yeah,
I think it's just
That's why I didn't love Lock and Key.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I love the premise and the quality of the show is good, but it was. Sorry,
I was just looking at our timer. We've been doing this almost 2 hours. Shit.
But I don't know. Like it didn't feel like it was targeted to me.
Yeah, like this isn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Which is a bummer because it was.
Yeah, like
really,
I started
really well made.
I started watching Haunting of Hill House. I'm like, I don't.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
Didn't care.
I didn't even watch Blind Manor, but I heard it. I heard it's good. Like I heard Hill House gets better.
Yeah. I don't want to watch a show that gets better. I want to watch a show that's good.
Yeah, that grabs me from the start.
Yeah. That's it. It's really it's not hard to no, let me rephrase that. It's imperative that it's good from the start.
Yeah.
It's not hard to make a good show. No, it is.
It's really, very hard.
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
fucking hard. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really played any video games this week.
I'm still playing Snap, man. I'm on that one.
You guys are fucking balls deep into Snap. I'm still level 1,800.
Yeah, I'm sneaking up.
You guys
on
are up on
3,000.
3,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are just playing that much more than I am, or
I
if
play
you're
a lot.
just playing more efficiently. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't, because I the way I was I talking to Squee and Art, they were doing things differently than I was.
Yeah.
So I started changing shit up. I would always if I had gold, I'd pay for credits or shit like that to buy shit that I wanted.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, just buy the fucking mission refills.
Yeah.
Because you'll get that same amount of credits and you'll get the fucking you'll get the the season experience and all the other shit
Yeah.
So I started doing that and that boosts your level up way faster.
Yeah. Do you buy the quick upgrades for the characters?
Not anymore.
I was doing it for a while, and then I realized I think this is overpriced.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay way more.
Yeah.
But it's not basically just I have so much of a backlog of cards that need to be upgraded. I'm not going to waste money on that now when I can just go upgrade something cheaper.
Yeah.
When I get over 500 credits, I have 70 or 80 cards that can be upgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the same boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I recently stopped doing the
because I was saving up to upgrade higher level ones, but I noticed if I don't do that, if I just get the lower ones, I'm upgrading a lot more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think part of it is because I don't want to upgrade a card for one and then watch it go up one, and then it comes up, and then you X out, and then you go back, and you go back to another card.
Yeah.
Where I can click on this one and it goes up 8 or 10.
Yeah. If I go up 10 levels, I can click off 3 rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feels good. But that's the trap. It's a fucking trap.
I pulled in some nasty fucking cards lately too.
Yeah.
What did I get recently that I've been using a lot?
I don't know. I just got Black Panther. I'm trying to find a way to build.
I don't have yet.
Trying to find a way to build a deck around him that's really good.
I have Null and my pinned in the store. I'm still 600 collector credits away. I need him for my destroy deck.
I don't remember what one he is.
He is the his power is the total power of every card destroyed that game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, in a destroy deck, you bust him out with 30 or 40 fucking points every time.
Somebody fucked me with that because they had Null, so he must have been in their opening hand, and then one of the locations came up that was draw 3 cards, destroy all decks.
Yeah.
And they dropped that. It was a 70 something.
Yeah.
I was like, you're an asshole.
Yep. I love it because when I have death, whenever that happens, if I play my destroy deck and I get that,
yeah,
it's always free to play death after that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn it. So that's Snap Talk.
Yeah.
Snapchat. Is it time? I think it's time.
Yeah, it might be. I'm having fun talking, but it might be time.
I'm having fun too, but I don't want to just drag it out.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to keep thinking of things to talk about. Know what I mean?
It is only another short 7 days until our next show, so.
Yeah, that's it. If anybody out there has an inn at Utica Club, you know some guys that want a sponsorship.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
We just recently talked about going to a tour through the Saranac Brewery, which owns Utica Club.
Yeah.
Which we would kind of like to do.
We would definitely like to do that.
We did get hit up for, I don't know how legit this sponsorship. It wasn't a sponsorship, but it was hey, we'll send you some of our clothes if you guys want to take some pictures with them. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know.
Was it lacy, frilly?
I hope so.
Tight leather?
Steamy!
Add that to the fucking button.
Get the Careless Whisper sax solo on the fucking steamy.
God damn it. George Michael wrote that when he was 16 years old.
You're shitting me.
No.
It may be a ridiculous song, but goddamn if that
It's
sax
fucking
solo
good.
isn't catchy. Yeah, yeah.
Song is good.
like it gets shit on a lot, but yeah, it's an enjoyable
It's a
song.
meme.
Yeah.
That's what it is. God damn it. Okay, we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I've just finished up my third beverage, so yeah, it's
It's
time.
time. Go get sloppy. All right.
Fucking professional.
Yeah, sure. Whatever that means. So, our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com or www.bigdumbmonsters.com. Email if you guys want to send us anything. Suggestions for the show, movie suggestions, beer suggestions. I mean, really, you want to critique us? Say, hey, guys, this isn't working.
Yeah.
Do it. We'd love to hear it. We want feedback. BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook. We're Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network. That is Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. And if you are feeling squirrely, you can hit us up on Steam. We are Big Dumb Monsters on Steam, and maybe we can get together and play some video games or something. We'll see what happens. That's it for mine.
We are also on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can check us out on YouTube at Big Dumb Monsters. Check out the Big Dumb Monsters channel there. You can see these live. Holy shit, dude! Yeah,
Stromes.
live stromes. You can watch the VODs of these live streams. Is the sentence I was trying to say, as well as the slideshow.
Wow.
The slideshow version of the podcast.
Words is hard.
Yeah, talking is difficult. You can, if you're listening to us and not watching us live, you can watch us live on Twitch every Saturday night,
Yep.
around 8:15ish.
Yeah.
We are at Big Dumb Monsters, believe it or not,
It
on
is
Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Big Dumb Monsters.
Check out our merch store. We've recently sold some merch, so thank you, folks.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. And thank you, me, because I'm the other
Oh, yeah.
person who
Hey,
bought
thanks,
merch.
Chris.
Yeah. But please check out our merch store at TeePublic. We've got T-shirts, we've got tapestries, we've got stickers, mugs, fucking all kinds of shit with our logos.
Yeah,
on it.
TeePublic will put that shit on
And
anything.
Pretty much anything. Yeah.
It's like Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
Yeah. You want us on
merchandise.
it, we'll be on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all it.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
It is very upcoming, but we will be at Saratoga Comic Con.
Yes, we should probably plug that. It's
Yeah,
coming
we
up in a
should.
couple of weeks. Yes, check us out at Saratoga Comic Con. I will be hosting a panel with the cast of Fright Night, as well as William Forsythe.
That's going to be so dope.
I cannot fucking wait for that panel.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold questions. Like, this is being billed as a horror panel. It's going to be a Stone Cold and Married with Children panel. Is what it's going to be.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I am going to do my job horribly. Like,
Just
it's-
alienate 2-3 whole guests.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. The 2 or 3 people who are going to be into it are going to be really fucking into it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to make sure the door's open for that one.
Yeah. But yeah, come stop by our table. You know where to find us. We are right upstairs, right in front of the convention,
Yep.
the convention room, the panel room.
Panel room.
That's
That's
what
where
I'm
we
trying to say.
always are, right across from the elevator.
Exactly. All you have to do is ask, where's the fucking cool looking table? Because that's always our table.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's where's the one it's really cool and the guys smell like booze and are listening to loud punk music. That's our table.
That's our table.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We're the CBGBs of Saratoga Comic Con.
Smells like the art teacher's office, and there's liquor bottles everywhere.
Holy shit. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. But before we do, we're going to give you our words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.